So, quick update. I had a conversation with Social, and basically, previous conversation was before when I realized all of this. Where basically, I asked him about what is against my views, and then he goes like, "Oh right, apparently I'm spreading propaganda." How the fuck am I spreading propaganda when it is all based on the Online Safety Act? Unless the Online Safety Act is propaganda, in that case, every school law in the UK is pretty much propaganda. Well, I cannot beat up homeless people. That's propaganda. Like, propaganda prevents me from doing that. I cannot slap a bitch. That's propaganda telling me not to do it. Like, this is fucking stupid. Like, you cannot talk about something after you viewed it. Like, what you need to do is fucking view it and then see. Like, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And I wonder why the fuck you took down my song, but it is on my server. It's on the UNITY360 Discord server that you can check out, and that's what we'll do. And pretty much what it's gonna go is it's probably gonna fail. Why? Because what the proud I got banned! I got banned! I got fucking banned! Well, fuck it! Stop killing games! You're going to war with me! We are gonna. Like, even though. Oh, like I say, I think you do mean you guys somebody opposed long run or pro ocean propaganda. At this point, I don't think you get it. I'm tired, I don't be dealing with this. I say take some time to think about what's wrong here. What went wrong here? Expressing my opinion after I viewed it. I appreciate you, Jesus, the maturity community find it. Bro, what the fuck did I do? I think he blocked me. Yeah, he blocked me! He literally blocked me! Yeah, that's it. Fucking Social is the problem. Social is the problem. Look, I don't have a problem with Ross. Like, Ross is perfectly fine as it is. He does what he wants. But it's Social. Social was the fuck with Stop Killing Games and UT360's partnership. We would have partnered. We would have made out. We would have been married, had children. Um, we would have told stories about how it would have been a great time. But immediately, straight off the bat, it goes, fuck you, you're fucked. So, what now? Well, we are pretty much gonna start an active, not an active war, but like, there's a reason why. Like, you maybe go like, what the fuck is people being against Stop Killing Games? This is another reason because there's people like I'm not banned off the MC one. I'm not banned off the MC one because like if you check out like Social, apparently like yeah he's literally here, right? He's the management, he's the chat moderator. He basically moderates MC, and I don't think he realizes I'm an MC. So basically, right, I still have an option in order to talk to this asshole right here. Like, I don't think it's an asshole. I think he just doesn't want to, like, cause chaos. But yeah, at the same time, he's muting everything and banning me from the Discord server. Like, you made me go like, oh my god, I want to say something that extremely against it. Well, I didn't, because simply I read two laws. There is this law and this law that you probably saw earlier in the video. And pretty much I read it all and expressed my opinion based on it. And of course it got removed, but of course I reposted it here. So if you want to read it and want to read my opinion based on it, go ahead, read all of this. Like, this is 9 kilobytes and yeah, just go ahead and read it. And also join the Discord server to see your support. Like, I don't think we're gonna have support from the youth anymore because simply Social fucking nuked me. Like, I kinda saw it as a thing I used to care about. I care about some killing games, but there's games like cause there's games like Fortnite, which like over like how the fuck are you gonna like was it how are you gonna like moderate them? Because like they're mostly mainly online games. So unless if you manage to make an offline version or somehow manage to like release the information about hosting a server on multiple platforms, like to host like Fortnite servers, then like sure, but still though, it is shit. It is shit how Social wants to simply moderate me, then block me right after for simply expressing my opinion. So, what would be for Unity 360? Well, it'll be 100% tough. Because simply. So, what would it be now? Simple. just simply it's gonna be tough because how the fuck is a political party like me that is meant to be for the youth is to not even express my opinion, which you are for, by the way, social and stop killing games, but then you proceed to hypocritically do the opposite just because of highly viscous, indiscriminate propaganda, despite the fact it's all based around a law that it needs to be read. I believe that people need to not read this law, but understand what this law is for and against, and understand what is wrong with this law, just so that we can know what to go on. Because we cannot just straight about nuke this law entirely, because if we nuke this law entirely, it's gonna also like affect multiple children and multiple people who are in the youth. Because, like, for example, not being able to see gruesome content and pornography is actually quite good. But there's also a censor of hate speech, which is absolutely terrible and which is something I'm heavily against. But yeah, social doesn't want to see any of that. Like, if you maybe go, like, what causes downfall for relationship between Stop Killing Games and Unity360, it is social, and it's purely social. No one else. No one else, just purely social. Like, we could remove social from Stop Killing Games and the MC, of course, because what social is going to do is bring a much more, not disadvantage, but a much more hostile ideals towards this. Because, like, if this passes, it's going to be a lot hostile. Like, it is so. And he literally blocked me right after, so I cannot even respond back to him. So simply, he made it impossible for himself to. So I'm just curious what he's gonna say, to be honest. Like, he ain't gonna say anything because the channel's unknown. But fuck you, social. We are not working together. I'd rather work with social, no, not social, with Ross. But fuck you, social. Like, fuck you. Jerry, just fuck off. Unless if you're trying to apologize to me, just fuck off, man. Like, I'm not really mad, but I'm saying fuck off so many times because the amount of times you be hostile towards us. You have been the only person within the Discord just to be hostile to us. You've been the only person in the Discord that is pretty much against it. Everyone else has been fine with it. Everyone had a clear understanding and pretty much had a friendly chit chat. It was only you, it was only fucking you that was simply being against it. What the fuck is wrong with you? So what are we gonna do now? Basically, we are not against Stop Killing Games' core value, but at the same time, though, any final comments? Well, it's just social. Remove social, and we would, and also unban me, and we will have a much more equilibrium. But for the most part, just fuck you, social, because he is literally making up shit off the ground. Because I will literally go into detail about a DMs right the fuck now. Basically, he's saying, can I ask you a question? Go for it. What is against my views on the Online Safety Act? I thought he's gonna go with like a fucking like 10 paragraph essay on why the fuck is it propaganda, because he's not only if known in the Discord to pretty much do this, only by me, because pretty much what I realized, right, is that there's it's stupid. It's fucking stupid because simply what he was doing is shit. Cause we it started off with Stop Killing Games official account working on it. They switch over towards social. So therefore, right, I used to support it, but now since social is running the Discord, it is shit. It's literally shit because he could do whatever the fuck he wants, just to do like his own propaganda. It says like they're not your views. Well, I just express my views. So what the fuck are you on about? Especially not my views. What the fuck are you on about? Like, to be honest, you have freedom of choice, so you could go harass this guy, you could go dox this guy, like, you could do whatever you want. But I, indiscretionally, don't allow you to do it. Even though my word is my word, you could do whatever you want. You have freedom of choice, do what you want. You don't have experience with propaganda yet. Well, I've basically got educated from high school, and from year 7 to year 8 or 9, I think. I had to learn nothing but history. So I think and army. So I think I have like an experience based on propaganda. And also where read George's News 19 Animal Farm books. So Yeah, I think I have something about propaganda if I never got fucking. I think I haven't experienced propaganda yet if I wasn't graduating from high school. But one day you'll hopefully start noticing that a lot of people set views as their own. That's how the whole fucking like that's how like news, bro. That's how news publications, news, independent journalism works. Everyone possesses their views as their own, but in fact they're talking points. Talking points. So apparently, like I kind of understand it. Like you probably like, but to be honest, this could go with anything. Like you open up the newspaper and then with your friend, for example, you may find like a point in like the newspaper, like a particular topic, for example. You that could be a talking point. So I don't know what he's on about over here because anything could be a talking point really when you're with your homie. They're heard from somewhere else. They heard her and said they opened out no scrutiny. People don't realize that they are doing that. But those situations are really easy to tell other people. This is just bullshit, really. It's just fucking bullshit. Happening here. They lost some hours to figure that out. I think I did some bit self analysis on the fucking act, but it's just that when you fucking saw it and saw my views, you think they're fucking pro ocean, do they? But organizing community is the right place to go do that. That's not nice. But organizing community is right here. Have you seen the movie Inception? But to be honest, Inception ain't even about that. I searched up Inception. Secret to the use of dream center to the corporate secrets. To the most. Like I haven't even fucking watched this movie. Like it could be a good movie. Yeah, like it could be a good movie, but I haven't really watched it really. I just read up how propaganda works. But see to fucking spread your own propaganda because you're not fucking posting the act. No, that might, but you're also not encouraging people to read the act. So I don't know what you're on about, to be honest. Like, shut your bitch ass up, man. Woman like this, man. Let us and then we go shut your bitch ass on what? Then got like my views and came off of what these views came off what other people said. That was true. It came off for people like social. But whatever, the law supports it like good like bad pornography and harmful content, but also hate speech it went off the rails. Because simply banning hate speech is like banning freedom of speech. Like it needs to be written to ban illegal or harmful content like suicide, but not ban hate speech. I would suggest that you do post a link about the online subject and explain that, encourage people to read it and form their own opinions based on it. Because propaganda literally does the opposite of hides true facts about the law. Basically, what I was saying here is that propaganda literally does the opposite and pretty much hides details that pretty much show the other side, which social is literally doing. It is announcement which is gone. But you can't see earlier in the video because I was abandoned. Listen, you can have whatever views that you want. It's kind of hypocritical there. But people in the community are always going to be an interpretation of those. But people in the community are always exclusively going to have an interpretation of things that they're opposed to what you've been talking about. Because, right, you've been spreading propaganda. Yeah, it's you! It's nothing but you! You have been spending nothing but propaganda, and yet you're acting, and yet you're saying to me, oh right, they're gonna have an exclusive side. Well, no shit, Sherlock. They only be exposed to one side or one side only. Like, what do you think is gonna happen when they see the situation and they only see one side of it, and they don't see the other side of it? Like, they're gonna have an unequal view based on the act. And therefore, right, the Rosa petition it's only gonna go downhill because it's not only not gonna be implemented, but it's also gonna be like it's never gonna be removed. It's only probably gonna be rejected by my party only. That's it. But apart from that, it will not be removed. So social, fuck you, and accept the fact, right? It would never be removed. You fucking dimwit. Like, like. These are interpretation you talk about. Cause fictional arguments. I don't want that in the server. It will not cause fictional arguments. It's just that you will cause fictional arguments. You're the friction that is causing all of this. You're the main person to start the arguments with. You have been doing nothing but pretty much put yourself as the High Emperor like Napoleon or something. Like you're literally just shit. And trust me, it is fucked. And people put here together because there was our argument against censorship. I think he's kind of getting confused. He's going insane, guys. Guys, he's going insane. He's going the fuck insane. Cause basically, right, people here, it was basically right. I think I need to tell him, right. Stop Killing Games was brought together because of the destruction of video games. What you did was pretty much bring a new topic into from destruction of video games to the repealing of the Online Safety Act, which I unfortunately signed, but it probably doesn't matter. Well, I hope to God the UK government does not do anything about it because it is full of misinformation. Censorship. That's the core value of the community. If you want to argue the opposite, you're in the wrong place. If you want to express your own opinion, you're in the wrong place. We only support one opinion and one opinion only. We are the USSR, and the USSR shall live forever. Heil Stalin. I'm not arguing more than expressing my opinion on a topic. That's what I'm exactly doing. Expressing my opinion based on a topic. But yeah, he doesn't want that. I bet argue for as it provides support for. Doesn't make fucking sense. That said, you see these style arguments and I don't want that. Okay, but you. Yes, I understand, but still, these political like safety act could feed their speech because of the foundation of opinions and facts based on a topic that has evidence coming from the act. That's what exactly you've been doing. Because freedom of speech, that's what you have. And guess what? It's kind of the hypocrisy is literally there because he did post this Online Safety Act and explain that. And he's saying, right, oh, right, it is just propaganda. Bullshit! If you're gonna support something, right, like the repeal of the Online Safety Act, you're at least gonna provide evidence and encourage people to read on the Online Safety Act to see what they're going against by. You are shit! The act itself is highly viscous, indigenous propaganda. Quite ironic coming from you spreading propaganda of your ideals. I'm not linking it. They asked me to link Minecraft. How the fuck is it linking to Minecraft? That's like just say. I'm literally going the fuck insane, guys. Guys, I am going insane. I am not doing that. So basically, apparently, posting a link to the Online Safety Act is like posting a link to Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf. What does Mein Kampf have to do with going against the appealing of the Online Safety Act? I know that might be he hasn't read my opinion based on it. He thinks I fully support him, which is false. It's false. I said right. I clearly said, not in the DMs, but on this Discord server and the subreddit that he clearly fucking moderated. Because if you check out later, right, because here, right, OSHA propaganda. He thinks I'm spending that, even though he didn't fucking read it at all. I didn't even see it, but luckily I archived it. I fucking archived it in the UNITY360 Discord server, which you should in fact join if you want to have freedom of speech. Because Stop Killing Games now isn't the same Killing Games ideas that you've been helping for. It starts off as an idea to stop games from being destructed and turned into a dude who's spreading pretty much propaganda. For you to, for you to discuss it. I'm not going to get out of my way to make everyone read that garbage. That garbage is pretty much. You're literally a hypocrite. You're literally a hypocrite. Everyone read that garbage. That garbage, right? That fucking garbage is pretty much a key point that you need to put in your Discord server. Yes, but battling for the other side is still destructive. Like I said before, there's no battling on both sides unless it was battling against you. Like this guy thinks that having an opinion on the other side is like fighting with everyone. Like it's like as if like I'm, it's like as if I'm in like Nazi Germany. I just say that I love the UK. What the hell? I might as well just use the same sarcasm he's using. This is absolutely that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm like being Ross on this shit. I'm like being Ross, you're the game industry. It's like another perspective on this. And the game industry is about to Oh my god. Oh my god. Like So expressing my own opinion about the law is discussing, no? Yes, but banning for other side is still deceptive, like I said before. Okay, yeah, so discuss what we're not trying for. I'm trying to make him to understand it. It's simple. If you want to discuss the features of Online Safety Act, don't do it in a community factor or oppose the Safety Act. Because of you. It's because of you. It's no one else except you. You've been spreading that same message since the announcement has been posted. That when that announcement has been posted, you've been spreading the propaganda, and you've been the one that's pretty much doing all of this. Also, look up what about Izzo. So goofy I word. And they basically, because even due to 419, that's after I posted it, got an off body. We had a long conversation about not pushing pro OSHA propaganda, which he didn't fucking read. And the thing he did read out is going to subreddit and post a long rant filled with pro OSHA propaganda, which is not what I did. At this rate, I don't think you get it. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this. I just need you to take some time to think about what went wrong here. Like I said, you're my fucking teacher. You know what? I hated all my teachers. They've been doing the same thing that you've been doing, censoring myself and my true identity. Actually, not my true identity, based on what I support, censoring what I support. That's what you're doing over here. I'm pretty sure these guys are so up in community fighting around the core beliefs, which I wasn't fucking doing, which you was doing. I wasn't doing that. You were doing that. Find out what core beliefs is that opposite of what you been doing. See you. And that's the end of the contact, and that's me and social. I probably stop getting games, cut ties forever. So, what is it now? Shit. Basically, right, I will talk to Ross and Ross only. Anyone else below him, I would not even talk to because simply we do not even know. Actually, I do not even know if they're under the influence of social or not. Because simply social is doing nothing but spreading this propaganda. And if I'm gonna if I'm gonna talk to someone below Ross, because simply Ross doesn't know about this, I think, but also because he's separated from it. And like Ross would be a much more equal person to talk to compared to someone else who's under social's standing, really, who pretty much only can support social and social's ideology. I wouldn't be surprised if next announcement going like, make me the MP so I can turn this country into a communism. He must not just do that. But I'm not doing that. I'm expressing freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, which you're not doing, by the way, because I try to express my opinion. You've been doing the opposite. So, and I also made it so that I felt restricted to be talking about anything within the Stop Killing Games Discord. Because I know that anything I say would lead to a ban on my accounts pretty much sooner from the Discord. So that's it really. So what is it? It's probably much, it ain't gonna be war, but it is something that it shows the hostility. Not by the members themselves, but by the higher ups of the Stop Killing Games. If you want to If you want to in fact support this, number one, make sure social ain't running it no more. Social is controlling the ideals and the ideology of the Discord. He's preventing people from expressing their opinions based on a certain topic, like the voucher petition, which only got boosted because of Social's way of spreading his ideology and make sure that they only support his ideology. Everyone else's ideology is pro OSHA, apparently pro OSHA propaganda, which is not what I was fucking doing. If you fucking read it, by the way, so join the Discord. It'll be also in the channel's link. So read that and yeah. Support everything that this will go through, and hopefully to God I'll be talking to Ross about this. I haven't got a response from Ross yet, but hopefully eventually we'll get a response from Ross. I'm not against the Stop Killing Games. I'm only against about social, and the only person I'm only against to is social from Stop Killing Games. Everyone else I'm fine with, so safe.